Hi, have you ever wondered how you can be more efficient and get more tasks done, especially while using Chrome? Today, I'm going to share some of my favorite Chrome plugins that I use on a daily basis as a virtual assistant and executive assistant to help get more tasks done and be more productive as I help my clients and do my own work. Hi, I'm Amelia from Virtual Amelia, and I am a copywriter and virtual assistant. I love to help coaches and entrepreneurs impact more people by providing copywriting, email and web design, and administrative services. So the first Chrome plugin that I like to use is called Toggl. And what this does is it helps track my time. So in Chrome, it has a timer, start and stopwatch, and it helps track my time as I complete tasks. I use it for everything from doing my personal tasks to tasks for my business and tasks for my clients, most especially because it does track my time. I can assign then a task that I'm doing for, like the name of the task that I was completing, and I can assign it to a preloaded project. At the end of my week, I then send a weekly report using Toggl. Very easy, a couple of clicks, and I have my weekly report recap of how much time I have worked on a client's work. Whether I'm using that for my own business to kind of track and see how long it takes me to do certain tasks, or I have to send that information out to a client, it provides it in a easy to read PDF or Excel format. And I just love that it saves me so much time and mental energy in trying to figure out exactly how much time I'm using in completing certain tasks. The second Chrome plugin that I use is called Clipboard History Pro. And this one actually has a plugin that you can use for your phone as well. And they work simultaneously with each other. And even though it's called Clipboard History Pro, they do have a free version. And that's the version that I use. I find it all encompassing for other things that I need it for. And what it does is when you copy and paste, when you copy something to go to copy and paste something, it saves it in kind of like a clipboard history on your Chrome. And then it also saves it on your phone as well. And so you can easily go back, and it saves a history of your clips. So you can easily go back and say you're copying and pasting multiple things. Say you needed the thing you copied 3 or 4 times ago, and you don't want to have to go back and re-find that item to be able to paste it into the document that you're still working in. I don't know about you, but I find myself like going back to like copying multiple things and then being like, I needed that one that I copied 3 times ago, not the last one. So this comes in super handy for me because I'm able to just go right there to the plugin. I can click it and recopy what I copied. It puts it back on my last item, and then I'm able to paste it into the document or whatever I'm working on. As I mentioned, this also has a phone plugin. I have a Samsung Galaxy S23, so I don't know if that makes a difference of what phone plugins and apps they have for the phone versions, but I like using it, especially in my clipboard. If I'm like on a website and I wanted to share a URL on my desktop to my phone or something like that, then I can easily copy the URL on my desktop and then go to my phone and paste it into my texts to send that over to a friend. And so that makes it really easy to complete tasks. And just that one I find is super, super helpful in helping me be more efficient. The third Chrome plugin that I want to share today is called Joy Pixels. And this is the one that I use. I know there are several versions of what this plugin does. And what it does is it's an emoji keyboard. And so I can click on the plugin. I can search or find the emoji that I would like to copy to my clipboard. I can then copy it and paste it. This is especially helpful when I'm doing any kind of writing or editing on my computer and I just want to insert an emoji, because then it makes your emojis very handy. And emojis can be helpful when you're doing copywriting and just editing and writing and revising, to be used in mobile formatting, of course, especially for email marketing, which I do a lot. And that the emojis translate over to mobile as to what they look like on desktop. Some of the other Chrome plugins that I've tried have extra emojis. They show them in the desktop, but then they don't always translate over to mobile as the way they looked when you pasted them. So I found that to be a little cumbersome. So this one had the best availability of those emojis, and I use it all the time in my email marketing and even just sending texts to friends because I text from my computer. The fourth Chrome plugin that I want to share today is called Fireshot. And what this one does is a screen capture of your entire screen. And it actually does a scrolling screen capture of the Chrome site you're on. You can choose which option you want. So I find this super helpful if I am trying to share a website that I'm working on, a website where you have to scroll and you don't want to send 3, 4, 5 screenshot images. You want to just send one large image. This is super helpful in being able to see that image in one large shot and to be able to send that over to the client so then they can see what their website is starting to look like. And it just gives a really good visual to be able to do that. Another Chrome plugin that I want to share today is called Color Pick Eyedropper. And so this one is really fun if I am just perusing the web and I see a color that I really like, or a color that I want to emulate in my own work. I can activate this plugin and it turns on the little eyedropper. I can then click the color or hover over the colors that I'm trying to find, and it will pop up the box that shows me the hex code for that color, which then I can copy and paste into my document and make it my own color. So I find this really helpful, especially if I am just trying to get ideas of different colors to use on sites, or a lot of times if I don't want to go back to my branding document to find the color that I was using already, then I just copy it from my own work and repaste it. I hope that makes sense. But I find this one fun and helpful to use as well. And finally, the last Chrome plugin that I want to share is called WhatFont. And similar to the color picker one that I just described, this one, you can activate it when you are looking at a website, and you can then hover and click over the font that you want it to try to identify. And it will tell you what that font is, the size of it, and the style of that font, whether it's italic, bold, etc. It'll give you the weight of the font. It's super helpful. I like doing this, again, when I'm just trying to get ideas, or I'm just looking at a website and I want to save that font for later. I'm able to just go to that website, and a lot of times it's able to find the font. Now, sometimes depending on how the site is created and built, it is not able to capture that font, especially if it's a font in an image, because it's just seeing, the computer is just seeing an image. So I still find this one super helpful and fun to use when I'm trying to get design ideas for websites and clients that I'm working with. So I hope you found those plugins to be helpful that I shared. And if you want more tips like this, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you are interested in downloading free welcome email sequence to help write your welcome emails or get ideas of how to write welcome emails for your clients, be sure to click the free download in my caption below to be able to download that. Thanks. Bye.